Hi everyone. Today I want to talk to you about using My Big Campus. I'm going to be asking the kindergartners sometime this year, throughout the year, to go on to My Big Campus, and I will show them how to do it, and I will have the tutorial for you available as well, so that you can go on to My Big Campus and you can check things out, and you can do some assignments in there online and with your child, and then provide some feedback. So the first thing that you're going to need to know about My Big Campus is how to get in. You can click on your internet, any internet browser, and you can type in www.mybigcampus.com, and it's going to bring up this screen showing these children, and this is your login screen. You have to type in your name and the password and the school. If you are a parent, and we'll show you the parent login screen. It's different than the teacher login screen. And you have an invite code so that you can do that. And you see, you will put your email in and your password and then hit login. And it's My Big Campus for Parents. But we're going back to mine so I can show you how to get in. And if you just click on the Remember Me and the Parent button as well, you'll be able to use this often and your child will get used to going there automatically. So I'm going to click on Login, and I'm going to show you the main activity screen that we get to when we first start. This is your main activity screen, and anyone who has access to My Big Campus can list their activities here. And Bob Campus is this little robot guy. You see him over here, and you see him over here. And he gives you little updates as to what's going to be happening in My Big Campus. So if there's something that's going to be specifically happening with this learning management system, it would be listed here on this page. Now, here are all the groups that I belong to, and I have one specifically for my kindergartners. That is this group right here. And when you go into this group, you can see the different things that I've added for it. We're going to talk about the page, the activity page, and how to use it. But first, let's go to our groups so we can see our groups. You go to your group page and you click on your group name that you're looking for. And my group that I would like is the Tech 571 group. When you first come into this Tech page, and your child will only be attached to the Mrs. Froelich Kindergarten group, so this should automatically come up, but if it doesn't, you can click on that groups and then find the Mrs. Froelich Kindergarten group. It tells you our school. It tells you what you're going to be able to do as far as they're going to be able to see everything on high frequency words. This particular group and this particular lesson is all about high frequency words. This is a home page for our group, and it explains these different, the welcome message, and then I'll explain these different tabs as we go through. So this is the home one, and this tells you all about it. It tells you how I'd like you to use it, and if you have a difficult time, then you're going to be clicking on the screencast, which is this item that I'm showing you right now. The next button over is announcements. You click on announcements. It takes a little while for it to open up, and then you can see I will post announcements. And here is a collection of helpful videos that your child can watch and sing along with, and they will be able to use this to review their high frequency words. The very last one is a broken link. I've tried to revise it many times and it will not. It's being stubborn, so just ignore that last one. But you have several to choose from. And so you can go in and you can look at the announcements page. That's where I would leave things for like special events that we're going to be doing in class. If we're going to have a special speaker coming into our classroom, or perhaps we're going to be going out of the classroom for any kind of field trip, all the information will be listed here as announcements. I'll also make sure that I leave a link to the homework on this page as well, so that you'll be able to get that file directly from here. I'll put the homework and what week it will be in. The next button is called the discussion button. And discussions are just what they are. You can I will list a topic, and you can go in and talk about it. So here is the first discussion question that I'm asking the children. So obviously they can't type. They're going to need mom and dad to help. And so mom and dad, when you go into the discussion, you may add in the discussion by clicking on the add discussion, and you may add to it. So here is, which video do you like? And you may add your response. It says, which video did you like? You can answer that, have your child answer the question and type it in, and then extra bonus, if you'd like to, find another video on YouTube that has to do with high frequency words and post it. You could just type in the URL if you'd like, and I will make it so it's a link to this website and to our page. And then you can click on add post and you'll be done. The next one is chat. So if you want to chat with a friend from school, with your mom and dad, you may type in the words for your friends. So all the people, and there's only me right now, but there will be other people on, and you'll be able to click on their name and then type with them, and then you type your message in, and then when you hit enter, they're going to be able to read it. And so then they can type back to you. This is great practice for children to practice keyboarding. It's also a great time for them to practice the etiquette for being online, so that they can learn how and what to say online. And we'll be practicing these things at school as well. Pages. Pages I've listed for you other additional activities. So you can see right here, additional activities for high frequency word practice. And what I've done is I've created different websites. Actually, I've created links to different websites so that your child can click on the website, or you can click on the link, and they can go and they can either play a game or listen to a book that has to do with the high frequency words. So this one has the word the, and the word and the word his. They will all learn how to sound out dog, and you can tell them how to say the word bone, or you can ask them if they could sound out some of the sounds, and they would try to be able to do that. Clicking on the arrow will let them move on, and click on the ear and it will read it to them, or they can read themselves. When they're all finished with reading the story at the very end, I'm just going to keep clicking through so you can see the end of the story. They're done. You can go back to the comics page. You can go and look in more reading. They can play within this program. It's perfectly safe for children. However, if you want them to go back to My Big Campus, you just click on the X, and the next screen up comes your My Big Campus screen. So it will always be the one right next to it, right beside it on the tabs. So here is another link to another game that they can play. Now this game, I'm going to let you know ahead of time, it's really loud, so I'm apologizing ahead of time within the video. It will be loud.
Grow your brain with Penelope's Memory Match game. Click on 2 cards to try and find a matching pair. Match the sight words.
So you can see, just click on 2 cards.
It. Like.
It repeats the word so it can get the child to understand what the word is using the symbols of those letters.
At. And. Like. Like.
When the child has done all of them, it will give them an affirmative good job, and they could go and try it again, or they can end.
Match the sight words. You
can pause the game. If you want them to go back, they can click on go to go again. You can mute it or enlarge the sounds on it.
Match the sight words.
You can have them repeat it over and over. When you're finished with this, you can click on again the X, and it will bring you right back to our links. The last one, again, is a very loud one, but it is a bingo. So it has all kinds of words, and the children have to be able to identify the word that the computer is asking them to find in the bingo card. Just gives you a list of all the Common Core standards. It gives you all the Common Core standards, as you can see up here, and I would suggest that you start with the pre-primer first and then work your way down. I have it on all words because that gives us some high frequency words and some CVC words.
Me.
So you have to find the word and click on it.
In.
If you didn't hear it, you can
In.
repeat the word.
Little.
And if they're finished and they're bored, they can click on exit to leave. It brings them back here and they can go into grade K and anything in there. Again, if you don't want them there, you're supervising them, you can have them just click on the red X at the top and it brings them back to our Big Campus page. This resource tab is a tab where you'll first bring your child because this has the high frequency word PowerPoint in it that I've created. When you click on it, it downloads the high frequency word PowerPoint to your computer. Then you can play the high frequency word PowerPoint for your child. It shows all the tabs that I have already created, all the slides, and all you have to do is go over here to the little presentation that allows you to show it in a slideshow. And then you click on it like a PowerPoint. You just click the button to go on to the next one. So have your child say the word. What is that word? What is that word? And that one. All the way through all the high frequency words. And I'm going very fast for you. And then when they're done, you just click on the red X at the top and you're automatically back to your My Big Campus page. In the calendar, if there are any calendar events that you need to know about, I will have them in this calendar right here for you. So you'll be able to see when we have special events as a class, when we're going to have special kindergarten parties, when we're going to have color of the week clothing choices that they need to make, or letter of the week that they need to wear a certain color shirt or a certain letter of that piece of clothing, that article of clothing, and any other important information that you will need to know, I will post in this calendar page. Members. All the members in our group will be listed here. As you can see, there's only one member, and it's me. As soon as other members are added, then they will be listed here. And you could put a cute little picture in of your child if you'd like. No one else will see it but just the children in our classroom. And if you just want them to have just the regular avatar that is like the Bob avatar, that's perfectly all right too. So that ends the tutorial on My Big Campus. Again, going back to home, that's where you're going to get any kind of opening information. Announcements is going to tell you everything that you need to know for the current processes that we're going through. Discussions, so we can talk about things. They can chat with their friends online. Pages gives you all the web pages that I have created and the videos. The resource is the most important one because that has that PowerPoint in it, and our calendar. And again, if you have any problems and you need any help at all, please don't hesitate to email me, and my email is located right here. Thank you.